And now I'm crazy again, but it's better than dead, maybe, but eh. So let's try again. So last time we were flying by. Easy, excellent. On normal, ooh, don't want that one. Ow, ow my eyes. Okay, this one's fine. I think it might be the same one we just had, but it is rough times. What emoji is that? Pride, ooh, that's cute. Okay, quick play. Let's try again. Because the strange things happening in our town are fucking hard. I just keep being brutally murdered. I do like this little bit at the beginning. It's very pretty, but I kind of wish after you've seen it, it would just skip. Okay, the thing forsaken by God, banished to the other dimension a long time ago. Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through the glass. Glimpses of horror lurking behind your reflection are just the beginning. Old gods rule. Resting at home raises doom. Backstory, medical history. Okay. That's the same backstory we had before, and we seem to be the same boy we were before. Okay, and if I discard this, we gain some experience. And do I have camera and bandage again? Okay. I'll click them so they stop. But let's equip this so we're a little bit smarter. Going home, we're getting dressed, we're gonna be a Chad this time, and maybe that will save us. What we got: school scissors, blood-curdling botanist, a beckoning bulletin, evolving eels, and abnormal arms. I need to know about the abnormal arms. Hell yeah, yeah. We've got this sweater tied over our shoulders. We're definitely tougher now. And we don't look like a bigger baby. Alarming account of abnormal arms. The alliteration, honestly, is kind of hard for me to do mouth things with. Like, read is what I'm saying. But, you know, definitely not the dumbest way to say that. I remember when it started. The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found, and the apartment remained vacant. So that's horrifying, for sure. But it reminds me of the statistic we were always taught that talked about, like, correlation doesn't equal causation. If you line up the graph to people who die tangled in their bedsheets, it basically perfectly mirrors the rise of like cheese eating in the US. So if you were like, hey, correlation does equal causation, the more people eat cheese, the more likely people are to be tangled in their bed sheets. But that's probably not true. However, a wonderful graph. The door to her apartment was closed and she lived alone. What other ways are there? Maybe you can get into the apartment plan to compare with other flats? Okay. Let's see what we got. Investigate downtown. Something is wrong. You don't see anyone on the street. And you could have sworn it was crowded just a minute ago. You better hurry out of here. Okay. We're just a little scaredy boy. Which does kind of match the Chad appearance. I wouldn't expect this man to be tough and rough. The apartment is on the 3rd floor. There's no way someone used the window to escape the murder scene. Unless they rigged up a sweet zip line. Investigate the hospital location twice to complete abnormal anatomy. Well, let's complete the side quest because we've been able to complete side quests, but we've not been able to complete main quests. You try to avoid mirrors, afraid of what could be waiting for you on the other side, -1 reason. We are a scary boy. Yeah, sick eldritch zipline, hell yeah. But we just keep going places, nothing happens, but we're scared about it. You're stopped by a masked man wearing a lab coat. He introduces himself as a researcher from Tokyo University, testing a new treatment method that would revolutionize modern medicine. Holding out a pile of documents, he tells you he can heal your wounds for free. You just need to sign here. So, we don't have any wounds? And... no? God damn it. Everything's scary to us. We see just a jello-y man. Let's go to the apartments. Let's see if there's an eldritch zipline. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming, says the voice on the other side of the line. You definitely don't like the way the man on the other side of the line puts an accent on real. Hello? Are you still there? His jello allergy is kicking in. I mean, maybe. Like, it... Can you have an allergy to jello? Like, I assume you can, but... Jello's usually the thing, like, they give you because it's the safest. We don't even talk to him and we're losing reason. Maybe we should have talked to him. Maybe we would have found our Lord and Savior. But, you notice an odd placement of ventilation shafts. They seem too small for anyone to crawl through. Maybe she was murdered by, like, ninja rats. Oh, Carrie? Hello. A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower had started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads to the dark apartment. We have been so afraid. I just kind of want to stick our dick in it and check the bathroom. Yeah! We're smart. We did it. You don't enter the bathroom. I love how it was like, you're smart enough not to listen to the thing your player just told you to do. Instead you go straight to the building's boiler room. One pipe coming from the ground looks like it is wielded to the central system recently. Where does it lead? I wonder. How are we doing on XP 35? You should interview the neighbors. Maybe you'll discover something the police missed. Because this... like 18-year-old boy is better at investigating than the local police department. And I'm not even saying that's wrong. Your reflection twists and shimmers when you're not looking at it directly. Disgusting. Ooh, curse. Traumatized! Were we not traumatized before? Why is there titties? Were these always here? They're looking at me. We're so unreasonable. One neighbor is complaining about her underwear missing. Is this just like some horrible goblin that is strangling people and stealing panties? You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck on your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? Yay! +2 funds. Wish I could figure out where funds are. That's what I'm... But also minus reason, because this man is unreasonable. A second neighbor is complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. Definitely traumatized by the booba. There's little horrible men in the vents, isn't there? Maybe if they're little enough, I can just start kicking and we'll be fine. While looking around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, You discover a half-finished painting of a woman. Her skin, a ghastly pale yellow color. The scene is disturbing. You struggle to look at it. Is it gonna minus reason? No. Good. I feel like the sweater has given us enough charisma to save us from this traumatizing experience. Fund is the FND. Yeah! Thank you. Did not think of FND as fund. I was just like, that's another stat I don't recognize. Excellent. So we have 6 funds. Maybe we could buy something that would prevent us from being murdered in the future. Intimidated by the painting. First time for that. It gives you new insight into the madness that possessed your friend. But thank you. Is Bullets blessed teaching me very basic things about the UI. Let's check the building plan to find out if there's a place where all the vents connect. Wee-ha! Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used staircase. Why do you think that's a good idea? I thought you just want a knowledge check. I thought you were smart, Chad. You suddenly trip but grab the railing at the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused you to trip, you freeze in terror. It is slowly standing up. Ew. Hate that. Okay, it's a ghost. Combat skill. Let's find a thing and see if we can flash a man. What's equipped branch? And have you become corporeal? It bit me? Also, you do reason damage? Are you fucking kidding me? What happens if I clap, bow, clap at you? Nothing happened, you think you have one, right? A broken nose, you bitch. But also, can I just skedaddle? Yeah. This fucking ghost broke my nose, but I can't hit it. That's rude. Roasting is less effective. Okay. Oh good, the boiler room. Every room is connected by vents coming from the unused boiler room. Could it be? You enter the dark boiler room and trip over the pipe. Cursing, you find a light switch and gasp in horror. It is not a pipe at all. It's a long rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten. Was hoping for a little lad and not a horrible arm. Also, they've got titty pictures in the back. But just start stepping on fingers. How am I? Yeah. You almost fall to the ground when you see a wide open stare of the dead pervert, his elongated limbs stretching and disappearing in the fence. Darkness. Inside his mouth you find a tiny key. Among other things, and whose eyeball is that? He has both his eyes. Where did this one come from? As the police arrived, the whole building was searched. Following the arms, a detective finds the body of a man stuck in a ventilation shaft. Later, he is identified as the building's caretaker. In his closet, police find pieces of underwear and voyeur photos of the tenants. Buttons and clickable areas. That's super helpful. Thank you, HasKitty. Thank you. Love people popping in to give little tips. Very nice. Okay. But I have tiny key now. Can be used to open certain locks. The old god stirs. Roads leading out of town were closed by the police. You'll have to find a new way out. By new way out, do you mean we're fucking stuck here? But yeah, no, the hitting Z to see what's clickable is kind of nice, because like in that moment of like having to click in that dark thing, I was like, is any of this clickable? Like I end up just being like, I'll click it, but was not the clearest. Let's see what's on TV. Minor earthquake in the seaside region has revealed an entrance to a partially flooded cavern system. Local scientists believe some corridors could be man-made. Very good. Let's start a new mystery. How are we doing? Traumatized and our nose is broken? Very good. What happens if we take a bath? Does that help at all? Extra stamina redeems stroll. Extra reason. Let's take a cold shower and reason out this situation. Beckoning Bulletin, Eerie Episode, Bizarre Brew-It, and Spines. The bloody brief of the Beckoning Bulletin is beckoning to me, so let's try it. As decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. Ho-ho. Even if the rumored bulletin system's phone number is found, there's no hope to investigate without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library has one that will work? And then the side quest is Forest Suicides. Investigate the forest location twice to complete this quest. What? Do we want to try to get a neighbor? Let's investigate our neighbor. Kana's not home. I should check back later. Can our neighbor be Kana from Dragon Maid? Because she is very cute and I would like her to be my friend. Let's see if there's any items we want. Dexterity. 8 damage to ghost type enemies? I would like this, yes. Steak knife, damage 3 speed. Plus 1 reason adds new status. Allows additional 2 item slots. Pretty useful. And a random discount item. Let's get a backpack. Equip. Oh, it's in place of the camera, but that's probably fine. Okay. Do we want a steak knife? I feel like yes, because currently damage 3 speed 90, chance to hit 70. This is faster. Yeah, and then equip that. And okay, but I don't really need this branch, so that's fine. Okay, let's go to the forest. Supposed to be investigating something else? Let's wander into the woods. Drooping tree branches hang over the path, framing it in an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring. So part of me is like, get a grip, but part of me is like, what you thinking about? Let's see what you're thinking about. Yes, it was not... Yeah, okay, and we can level up. Excellent, very good. You get completely lost in your thoughts. You wander around the woods for a long time, but you're sure you have some new leads in your investigation. Awesome. Level up. And how is our status? Doorsman +1 luck. Throwing items during combat encounters is more effective. Oh yeah, I could have thrown the branch instead of just selling it for nothing. There's always a way out from seemingly hopeless situations. Let's get a plus dexterity and maybe a plus strength. Try to win more things than we lose, maybe? Even if the rumored bulletin system's phone number is found, we need a computer. Okay, but we're doing force time. Don't know what just flashed over there, but it seems scary. No, our reason. After searching deep in the woods, sometime you discover the body of a young student clutching a note. Yay! Forest note! Alright, this for everyone wanting to stay behind. The sacrifice is worth it. Life's meaning comes from our relationships. Share death and that connection will outlast you. There won't be anything left but us. Everyone here is waiting for you, so if you lose your resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity. That seems bad. I don't know how I feel about that one. Let's go to school. Did that give us a complex? No. Okay. Also, could the school nurse set our broken nose? Ooh, good classroom. Hearing an eerie sound coming from behind the door, you decide to check it out. At first glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil drawn on the floor. Judging by the smoke, someone put out the candles the moment you entered. I mean, the forest note was like, hey, come join us in our horrible thing. So let's just fucking do it. No, however, yay experience. Going to be getting reason back when I level up because Chad is so unreasonable. The moment you light the remaining candle, the ground under the sigil collapses, revealing an impossibly deep hole. The walls are carved into a spiral shape, giving the illusion of movement, because it's an illusion, right? Can we go home for a nappy? Take a short nap in your bed. You phone your best friend, talk about unrelated stuff, plus stamina and reason. Time flies by so fast. Investigate downtown. While the school's library computer doesn't have a modem, you happen to bump into a member of the computer club while asking around. She apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Thanking her, you arrange to meet her at her home in the city. Yay! Stop right there, you hear a voice coming from behind you. You won't destroy my life's work. You again, dude? Well, let's start stabbing. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba, ba. He punched me, but I have enough stamina. My issue is my reason. I have won. 15 XP. Hell yeah. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up to your apartment stairs, teeth clenched as you heave it one step at a time. Your friend should move. That seems like not the place to be living. God damn, our computer's heavy. Still true. My fucking desktop is stupid heavy. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts a deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. Let's just call the cops. Man escapes when he hears a police siren, but before he goes, he draws an unfamiliar symbol in blood on your front door. Oh, good. You wipe the sweat from your brow and you finally finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you're now certain that everything is functional. The newscaster on TV says that the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch on in other nearby towns. You need to act quickly. Yeah, that seems bad. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice cold water is a good idea. Yeah. Also, are we smoking? I didn't sign up for that problem. Strength check success. Revitalizes you and you're ready for the investigation. Plus 10 experience. Hell yeah. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. With how many deaths there have been, the hospital is in chaos. The staff look exhausted. When the receptionist lets her head down onto the desk for a minute, you slip out of the waiting room and into the hospital corridors. Let's see if we can get a friend. You want to tell me some stuff? That's gross. Yeah, student A. Cheaper pharmacy items. Okay. Would like to see if you could heal something. Yeah, can we get rid of traumatized? Oh, can't help there. What about you? Oh yeah, we do have a bandage, but let's just have him fix it. Cool. And dishearteniness gives plus 20. Okay. Seems like a pretty good deal, because now we're pretty close to leveling up. So, don't think we should talk about the man covered in scars babbling about aliens that the police had to have committed, but let's talk to them. We look so tired, but at least our nose isn't broken anymore. And we are not charismatic enough. What is the sweater even for, Chad? You try reasoning with them to tell you what really happened, but it doesn't work. It takes 2 nurses to calm them down after they've roughed you up. Resolve this event. You overhear 2 nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently, she's recovering at her grandparents' home at the village in the city outskirts. You enter the hospital and make your way up to the nearest bus stop. Okay. Let's check that out. Well, you walk through the crowded space. Someone bumps into you. Let's see if we notice that they've pickpocketed us. Yes, we did. They stole your wallet. You quickly grab their arm, and they drop it before disappearing into the crowd. Plus 5 experience. Cool. You move urgently as you exit the bus and begin searching down the village streets. As you pull into the village bus stop, a news story comes on the bus driver's radio. An entire class of Shiwakawa students leapt in front of a train, hand in hand. That's fucking bad. Do not do that, kids. It's bad. You stand in the middle of the field, frozen in terror. A rip in our reality shows the horrible future of our planet. Seeing the familiar figure looking back at you, you can't help but wonder if it's our world that's just an illusion. I don't think this boy should question his sanity, because that's just going to lead to more. He's already unreasonable. We're jumping into the portal. You and the figure get closer to the portal, ready to swap places. Where are you? Lost in time and space, you drift into nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Boreal expanse! Yay. The temperature abruptly drops, and you shudder in the icy cold. You find yourself in the middle of a snowy wasteland. A sudden gust flings you to your knees. You inhale deeply, feeling your chest tighten and ache. Your fingers and ears are already numb and freezing. You have to move. I mean, let's go towards the pyramid. Uh-oh. We've gotten frostbite. Hey, strength check success. The frozen guard corpses standing on the eternal guard duty to find you worthy. The usurper king kindly decides to share his forbidden knowledge with you, plus 30 experience, minus 3 reason. What does frostbite do? Minus 2 strength. Let's bandage that. Cool. Especially because he was giving me a scary look. And we can level up and probably get some reason. Throwing items is good. Additional inventory slot or plus 1 perception. I think art knowledge, probably. And then let's get some reason. Hell yeah. Forgive her, her father says, as her grandfather says as he leads you to her bedroom. She's a kind girl. Something has happened to her. When you find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your effort to stop the deaths. Me and my trusty sidekick. An old man stops you and invites you into his house. You follow reluctantly, only to be amazed by the number of dusty old sorcery books inside. I can teach you a thing or two about magic, he says. Don't worry about payment. I'm sure we'll work it out in the future. Okay. Oh no, I'm not lucky enough. It was a complete waste of time. The senile old man was a bore and had nothing to interest you. Well, at least we were nice to an old guy. I think that's lucky in its own right. The recovering girl is more than happy to not only confirm the Bolton's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. She beams at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medicine. I'll be back to join you soon. Wait for me. Okay. Disquieted, you give the grandparents your phone number and hastily leave. Some shit is gonna go down. Come on, student A. It's us against the world. In otherwise bleak village, the look of the most beautiful flower patch surprises you. As you get closer to compliment the gardener, you stop, hearing a weird sniffling sound. Oh god, the ultra nose. Such a strong nose. She fucking stabbed me? Rude. Yay! New injuries. Yeah, the nose is a lot. It's very sniffy. Okay, I'm gonna need you to stop missing. I know your ribs are broken. I know you're traumatized. But we need to stab this woman right in the sniffer. Okay, we did it. We got through it. Wait, what's that? Ooh, a shovel. Self-combat. So it's slower and less likely to hit. So I'm going to not have that as my weapon. As soon as you arrive home, you dial the number and put the handset into the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale. The system hums. You hear a brief dial tone, and then it finally connects. Let's see. And then it was just Neopets? Welcome home. Do you like it? Yeah? I'm glad. Take your phone off the modem and put it to your ear. Remember the note. Recall the note you found. Could it be that the voice of humanity you read about? Bracing yourself, you slowly put the phone to your ear. You don't hear words or a voice. You soon understand that they don't need those. It's difficult, but you manage to keep track of which thought are yours and which are theirs. Okay. Everyone is here now. We've escaped everything that held us back in life. We don't have any more burdens. You can escape with us. This is the purest form of existence. A paradise of connection. Everyone deserves that. We will bring all of humanity together. I don't want to die. It's okay. You don't have to be scared. We'll make it easy. Soothing thoughts that aren't your own overwhelm your mind. Whether you want to or not, your mind is shielded from the fear of death. Their thoughts become yours. It's nice. You want to stay like this. -5 reason plus 15 max reason. You listen to the staticky signal on the other end. Other Ned. It's harsh to your ear, but then your nose begins to slowly... Oh, the noise, not your nose. Fucking nose on the brain. The noise begins to slowly change into something beautiful. You want to join it? That's not good. Are we fighting our computer? Well, start stabbing your computer. Also, can I just get 3 attacks into the computer? No! My reason! Can I? Does this... No. No. I'm dead again. My reason. Can I assault him? Let's try to assault him. No. My reason! What if I do this? And then I stab at you? Yes, I'm back. I'm at least back a little bit. Don't have any spells. Let's do that. Oh, I'm so fucked. I am so fucked. I'm so screwed. I'm dead again. I don't want to be dead again. But then I don't have enough stamina. So if I do that and I stab you again. Ugh. But this costs 2 reason. Oh, I'm just screwed. That's so sad. I'll stab it, but I'm dead. Wait, am I not dead? Do I at least finish the mystery? You wrench the phone from your ear, nearly tossing it across the room. You could have killed yourself for that thing. We did! We're so fucked. Sweat pouring down your face, you immediately yank the computer's plug from the socket. Are we not dead? Can we rest? Can we heal? There's something wrong with the tap water. It's black and oily and glistening, smelling like death. You hope it's just a temporary issue. Do we live? we live. Like, we're dead, but we're alive. Yeah. Like, we're dead, but we're not. Why are we not dead? We're so close to leveling up, too. Ooh. How do I heal? I can't take a bath. Well, let's choose a mystery. Haven't looked at the eels yet. Kana! A friend? While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around, and your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back. You know, the one who studies fish? Oh, okay. We started, and we have died. So, I guess, maybe, if you can take a bath, like, if you're that close to being okay, you're fine, but I have died. RIP. Stamina loss and reason loss, actually. I solved 2 mysteries. That's good. I am going to end the stream slightly early there. Woke up feeling a little gross. And also, I feel like if I start it, I'm going to be here for, like, another 2 hours. So, I'm going to end there. Yeah. Thank you for showing up again. And I will see you Thursday. Maybe tomorrow if I get bored, but definitely Thursday. And, yeah.